So this video is how to do a second gen conversion without have to change the headlight buckets. Okay, so if you look at this right here, you notice it's cut. On the first gen, it has 2 layers, which is, it'll be another layer on top of this to make it a little bit thicker. Okay, with second gen, I believe only have 1. So all you have to do is cut this layer off, and then back here you cut this layer also. So you're gonna leave with the top, the bottom layer. That's it. Then if you notice right here, I cut here also. So right here I cut literally almost 3 inches. Almost 3 inches, not exactly, but you see the tape, maybe you can see it from right here to right here. All right, and then I cut the other piece off from right here to right here. You're looking at about 9 inches. 9 inches from here to here. So all you're doing is cutting this piece off. Cut this piece off. The reason why you cut this piece off is for when the bumper goes on, the turn signal bracket be able to fit inside of right here. And that's all you're doing. So you're pretty much cutting this part, and then you're skinning this layer right here up. All right, so now, and this piece right here, you just clip this much. I mean, these pieces right here you could cut off. If you look at it, you got little edges right here, you can cut these little edges off. And then right here you cut this little piece off also, and you still leave it to where you could still screw something in it if you want to. I just clip it off. And then if you come to the corner right here, I also cut this little piece off. So it's like 1 inch away from, a little bit short from 1 inch to where the screw is. From this screw to right here, see? It's like 1/2 inch. So cut this little piece right here, and that's it. I can use a hammer to beat this in a little bit, but that's it for that side. You come on this side, it's pretty much the same thing. So you're gonna skin this also. If you see it right here, I used the hammer. I could have cut this layer off also, but I didn't. So I went ahead and I used the hammer and I beat this part in a little bit. But all you're doing is skinning it. So you cut this top layer off, and you could also clip this up. I just have to go back and do it over. But it's been like what, 3 years, 4 years since I have it like this. So, and this side is the same thing. You uncut this piece right here. If you look at this, it's just short of an inch, like 3/4. 3/4, or that says 7/8. Okay, right there. So pretty much all you're doing is cutting this piece right here off, and you kind of cut in just a little angle to where the headlight bucket sits right here. So you're skinning the top layer, cause on the first gen, as I said before, is a little bit thicker. So all you're doing is peering this piece up. And this side over here, I didn't have to cut anything. On that side I had to, because both sides are a little bit different. So once you do that, you're gonna have to wire everything over. So this, the clip right here, that was attached to the first gen headlight bucket, which is flip-ups. So this one, you're gonna leave it. The other one is the one that you're gonna cut. All right, so if you notice, I have the headlight wires hooked up to it. So all right, so I'm gonna do this here for you guys. I'm just gonna take everything apart. I decided to take all my wires apart, but I mean, it's for a good cause. All right, so if you look on the wire harness, which are wired for the high beam and the low beam, I have wired to this plug right here. So technically this one, which is a brown plug, is a brown plug. You're not going to use this one, so this one just stay there. And this one now, you'll need this wire plugged from the 3000 GT or Dodge Stealth. Once is already the headlights, second gen headlights, you'll need this wire harness. All right, so this wire right here, if you could look and see, is a red wire with this little grayish whitish little dot on it. It's gonna wire to the solid red wire. Solid red wire is gonna go to this one. All right, and then for this other one is already matching. The color is matching already, which is the red and blue is gonna go to the red and blue. And then come back over here now to this other wire right here. So this is a low beam. The low beam is still the same thing. The color is matching right here. Blue and red to blue and red. So, and the low beam and the high beam, the red and blue stripe wire is going to be to the red and blue stripe wire. And then for the grounds wire now, which is going to be a black wire with a gray dot on there, is going to this wire, which is going to be a red and white stripe wire. Okay, so let me say this back over again, just in case if I confused you. All right, this wire right here goes to the low beam, which I have an aftermarket light in there. So the low beam is gonna go to the blue and red wire. See, it's already matching. The black wire is gonna go to the red with white stripes. Then for the high beam, it's gonna be same thing. Red, blue stripe, red, blue stripe. And then the other wire now, which is the red gray dot, is gonna go to the solid red wire. So that's how you pretty much do the wire harness to wire up the headlights and stuff like that. That means we ain't gonna really change anything. So all you're doing is pretty much skinning the headlight bucket to make the other one fit. All right, so any other question, just comment, ask any questions, anything else. If you didn't answer this in the video, I'm more than happy to make another one. All right, so like, subscribe, share. If you need anything else, another update, any other videos on the 3S 3000 GT, whatever like that, single turbo setup, whatever you need, just message me and I give you updates on it. Pretty much I technically really did everything you could really think of, so just let me know and I could walk you through it. All right.